I made a mistake by setting goals. I quit my job 10 months ago to focus on this channel, and it took me 7 months to realize I was going about it all wrong. I shouldn't have been setting goals. I should have been setting systems. Let me show you what those first 7 months looked like when I was focused on goals. What was the goal? Post 1 video a week.
It's 7 a.m. My alarm goes off. I hit snooze and go right back to sleep. But it's fine. I just posted my video yesterday and I try to post once a week, so I've got 6 whole days to get the next one done. No big deal. It's 9:30 a.m. and I finally wake up for real. Let me just check Instagram and YouTube real quick. Just 10 minutes. It's now 1 hour later, 10:30 a.m. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. I always say 10 minutes and it always turns into an hour or more. I won't do it tomorrow. I get up and brush my teeth, wash my face, etc. Okay, what do I actually need to do today? I need to work on the next video, but there's a new Housewives episode out. I'll watch that first, then I'll get to work. And it's already pretty late. I should probably make breakfast too. I'll eat breakfast while I watch the TV show. Then after I do that, I'll get to work. So I make breakfast. I sit down. I watch the episode. The show ends. It's noon. Still feels kind of early in general. I've got the whole day to get something done for my channel. So I open YouTube just to watch a few videos. 2 hours later, it's 2 p.m. Yikes, how did that happen? I didn't realize I'd been watching videos for 2 hours. Probably shouldn't have done that. And I still haven't worked on the video. I finally start to work. One hour later, it's 3 p.m. Okay, I worked for an hour. I've earned a break. Let's see what's going on over on Instagram. At this point, I'm realizing there's a bunch of chores I've been ignoring. And honestly, I can't focus when the place feels messy. I need to clean. Once everything's cleaned and my mind feels a little clearer, I'll be able to focus better. Now it's 5 p.m. Oh wow, it's already getting late. I should probably start dinner. I start cooking. Okay, the plan is I'll eat dinner, watch a movie while I eat, then maybe get a little more work done afterwards. I eat, I watch the movie, but wait, I should probably wash the dishes before I get to work. I'm not trying to attract bugs, so I wash the dishes. By the time I finish all that, it's pretty late. You know what? I'll just pick back up on the video tomorrow. Not a big deal. I've still got 6 days, and the goal is to post once a week. So I've got time. The next 4 days pretty much look the same. I work a little, maybe 1 or 2 hours a day, and fill the rest of the day with procrastination and a bunch of excuses. I mean, the goal is to post weekly, so technically, I'm still on track. By day 5, it starts to hit me. I'm way behind. I haven't even started editing, and I already know that part always takes forever. So on day 5 and 6, it's full-on work mode. I work from sunup to sundown, trying to get everything finished in time. No distractions, no breaks, just me and the video. Then, I finally post. And then, the cycle starts all over again. So yeah, I was technically hitting the goal, but it clearly wasn't sustainable. As the deadline got closer each week, the anxiety would kick in, and I could never get ahead. I'd always procrastinate until the last minute, then scramble to get the video out. So I made a change. I realized I needed to stop chasing goals and start building better systems. After rereading a few books like The War of Art, The One Thing, and Atomic Habits, I figured it out. My system would be simple. Just work 2 hours a day. That's it. That was the starting point. I knew I could do that. There were days I worked 8 hours or more, so 4 hours was totally doable. Not saying you have to do 4 hours. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, or even more, whatever your schedule allows. When I return to my full-time job, I'm obviously not going to aim for 4 hours. It will probably be more along the lines of 2 hours. So just do whatever your schedule allows. Let me backtrack a little just for clarity. A goal is result focused. You hit or you don't. My goal was to post 1 video weekly. It didn't matter how I got there. A system, on the other hand, is a repeatable process or set of habits you follow to make progress, regardless of whether you hit the goal. So what would my system be? My habit, the process I would repeat? I knew I wanted to put in at least 4 hours of focus work every morning. No procrastinating, no TV, no phone until those 4 hours were done.
After that, the rest of the day was mine. After some trial and error, I settled into the following system. The last 3 months have looked something like this.
I get things ready the night before so my morning's easier. Fewer choices, less to think about, and I save some mental energy for the stuff that really matters. First, I prep breakfast. I stick to the same breakfast every day, again, to save mental energy.
So for tomorrow's breakfast, I already have smashed avocado and I have cooked onions and jalapenos. So the only thing I have to do tonight is boil some eggs. That's the only ingredient I'm missing for tomorrow's breakfast.
I tidy up the apartment so that in case I need to film, I don't waste my limited energy on cleaning. I leave water ready to stay hydrated and beat morning sluggishness. I use just a regular cup because it's easy. I can use any cup really, no need to hunt for one with a lid and a straw. I lay out the clothes I'm going to wear the next day. I delete social media apps every night so I don't end up scrolling in the morning. It's way harder to download and log back in when you're still a bit groggy. I set my alarm and put my phone far from the bed with the volume low because I've learned that when the alarm is super loud, I wake up startled, turn it off, and easily fall back asleep. I head to bed and fall asleep. The next morning, I wake up and just lie in bed, listening to the alarm. It's not loud enough to make me jump up, but it is loud enough that I can't fall back asleep. I lie there until I'm ready to get up and turn it off. I want to check Instagram, but I remember I deleted it, and I'm still too groggy to download it, which is probably for the best. So instead, I put on a podcast and head to the bathroom. I brush my teeth, wash my face, and head back to the bedroom. I sit down, I see the water right next to me, and drink while looking at my laid out clothes. I change. I'm not really hungry yet, but I know that if I start working and then take a break to eat, it'll be harder to get back into it. Breakfast is quick and easy since everything's already prepped. I listen to the podcast while I eat, and I still don't download any social media apps. I know they'll just distract me and prevent me from getting started. I also know that once I finish those 4 hours, I can scroll through social media a little more guilt-free. After breakfast, I dive into 4 hours of focus work. Sometimes I work from home, other times I head to the library or the apartment offices. That's the system for now. I don't always work 4 hours straight, but the more I try, the more I succeed.
So what have I learned about setting systems instead of just goals? Honestly, a lot. For one, there's no burnout from trying to catch up with 8+ hours of work when I fall behind. I'm not spending the whole day thinking about needing to get started. Instead, I carry this sense of accomplishment with me, like I did it, I'm good. And that feels way better. Once I actually start working, time flies. It's always the starting that's like the hardest part. Working every day instead of cramming everything into 2 long days gives me more ideas. It's like my brain's getting used to working daily and it keeps running in the background, even when I'm not actively working. And the biggest thing, I've finished videos early, ahead of time, just by doing this, working 4 hours daily. That said, I'll be real. I don't always get those 4 hours done first thing, but when I miss the mark, I don't beat myself up. I try again, look at what went wrong, and tweak the routine. One small example, I kept forgetting little things at night before going to bed, like laying out my clothes or deleting social media. So I made a sign and stuck it on my wall, a quick checklist I can mark off before bed. It was really helpful to keep my system going. Okay, that's all I have for today. Thank you for being here. Hope you got something from this video and hope to see you on the next one. Bye.